Hey guys, Chad here with CFA back with you. Now, those of you who watch Coins for Amateurs, familiar with the show, you know that we are always checking our change for fancy notes. Now, fancy note is basically anything that is interesting, special, or significant with a serial number on a bill, on a paper note. That could be any denomination. Ones, twos, fives, tens, 20s, 50s, 100s, any denomination, but something with the serial number that makes it significant, and it will give it a premium over the face value to some collectors. So right now we are going to show you the top 8 fancy note serial numbers that we look for here at Coins for Amateurs. Alright guys, so the first one we're going to talk about is low serial number. This is probably one of our most favorite to find, and probably the first one we ever started looking for. But when you get a low serial number, like here's an example of a 20 that's all zeros till 62, that is a great one right there. That is going to be worth far more than $20 to many collectors. Alright? And here's an example of a $5 bill with 1373. And this one's actually a star note, which would make it even more valuable. But basically here at CFA, anything that starts with 3 zeros, so 000, then the number, meaning it's somewhere in the tens of thousands, we count that as collectible. We hang on to those. Alright guys, number 2 on the list is a binary serial number. Binary just means it has only 2 digits. In other words, this one here has zeros and ones. This one would also count as a low serial number, which would make it even more valuable. But zeros and 1 is the only digits you see. They could be any number of 2 digits. As you see, this 20 is only 8s and 9s. So it is also a binary note. You could have all 6s and a 7. You could have any serial number that only has 2 digits. Alright guys, number 3 on our list is a solid. A solid means just that. It's solid all the way through one number. Here's an example of a $1 with all 3s. Here's a 5 with all 6s. Here's another 5 with all 9s. You find a note that is solid like that, and it is going to be definitely worth more than face value to a collector out there, and one you want to hang on to. Okay guys, number 4 on the list is what is called a radar. A radar is basically the same number one way and then in reverse order after that. So if you look at this $1 bill right here, it's a 0113 and then it's a 3110. Exactly the opposite. Here's another example. This is 6211, then 1126. Again, the opposite. And this third one here, $20, is a 0077 and 7700. Okay guys, number 5 on the list is what's called a repeater. Alright, and that's exactly what it is. It just repeats itself. So here you have a $2 bill with a 1122, 1122. There's a variety of ways they can repeat. But these are just some examples. Here's a 20 that has 80808080. It repeats 80 over and over. And here's a $1 bill that repeats 9,000 twice. 9,000, 9,000. So again, variety of ways it can repeat, but if you see a note with serial numbers that repeat in any way, they are most likely collectible to someone out there. Alright guys, so number 6 on the list is doubles. Right here you can see $2 bill, you got a 1122, 1122. You got doubles of each digit going down the serial number. Here's a 100 with 77776666. And here's a couple more examples of ones with doubles. All it is 2 numbers in a row. 2, then 2, then 2, then 2. Again, this is something that's valuable to many collectors out there. Alright guys, number 7 on the list is ladder. And that's basically like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or backwards. Like this 100 right here, which is 8765431. And then here's a $1 that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could go 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing too. As long as they're in order, the beginning of the order doesn't matter, and it still makes them a ladder. So again, another collectible that you're going to want to hang on to. Alright guys, number 8 on our list that we're always looking for is birthday notes. Here's one that we just found the other day. And as you can see, that would be someone born in 1996, May 5th, 05/05/96. Now, it could also go the other way, obviously. This is kind of backwards, depending on how you write your dates. But we're always on the lookout for anybody's birth, especially if you find a certain person's birthday that you know, or maybe a collector out there. And that goes the same for me. If anybody out there ever finds a 07/22/1977, please let me know. I'd be all over that because that's my birthday and I've yet to find it. Alright guys, so there's some examples of what we here at CFA look for in fancy notes that we hang on to because they have premium over face value to collectors out there. I hope this helps you guys out a little bit looking through your change. Maybe you're lucky enough to find something that's valuable. If you do find something good, let us know. We'd love to hear about it. We'd love to hear that you guys found our video useful, that maybe you went out and you were able to get something in your change that was really cool, and we'd love to share that with the community as well. So thanks again for watching, and keep checking that change.